Where has that come from?
Only if you're a Liverpool fan. DB Snickerfing, how are you?
I'm very good. I wasn't looking forward to coming in today and listening to you.
Why?
I'm
Why not?
Looking at your face grin. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
not like that. I'm not a gloater.
No, listen, fair play. Didn't see it coming. I thought they'd get a point, but to go there and win, not to go there and win, but to get the point.
We'll talk about that
to
in a
get the
moment.
3 points, am I right?
Get the 3 points. We'll
get
talk
the
about that in a
win.
moment. A bit later on, we're talking about Leeds. I promised this on yesterday's show. We need to do it justice because they're flying high at the moment. They're 7 points from 9.
Done well.
He's done great, actually. New players have come in as well. They look great against Chelsea at the weekend. So one of the questions we'll be asking Leeds fans now, when you look back, was it the right decision to let go of Bielsa?
Do you think they'll stay there third?
No, I don't. But the way they're playing at the moment, I think this might be one of the most difficult seasons actually to predict.
I cannot predict what is going on there with Ryan.
Ryan, will you leave that alone, please? I don't know what you're doing, but just leave it alone. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of the most difficult seasons to
I
predict.
can't predict who's going to go down. There's a cluster of teams that are the same, and you start thinking, well, who's going to go down? Like, I don't expect the bottom 3 to be Wolves, Leicester, and West Ham as it is right now. I can't see
West Ham might.
You think, yeah?
Is the big boss out there? West Ham, yeah. West Ham might go. Can you hear?
No.
We'll be talking about that a bit later on. We'll also be, in case you missed it, Tony Bellew had a bit of a pop.
I listened to it live this morning. Oh my god,
that was uncomfortable.
He was
wasn't
not happy.
He wasn't.
We got the soft end of the stick.
We did.
Remember when he phoned us?
Yeah, that's because he loves us.
Yeah,
that's because he loves us. Anyway, we'll be playing a bit of that out later on. If you missed it, do not miss it. You won't miss it on this show. We'll also be talking about Liverpool for obvious reasons in the second hour of the show. Wow. Biggest problem, if you're going to put your finger on Liverpool at the moment, one actual problem Liverpool got, is it midfield?
No, right now it's injuries.
Okay.
That's the biggest problem. They've got about 4, 5, 6 big hitters out. But I said it last night, they desperately miss Sadio Mane, but he's no longer there. But they have got a lot of injuries, and when these players come back, it will make a big difference. But right now, they're down to bare bones. It feels like Liverpool.
Are you giving it the old bare bones?
Yeah, I feel like it's Liverpool a couple of years ago when they were decimated again.
Do you?
Yeah. And
okay.
I think
they missed Mane as well.
I think they still finished 3rd or 4th. I think it was 4th or 3rd they finished, yeah, when it was decimated by injuries.
They missed Mane.
Badly.
Really badly. You got some stats on Mane. Don't read them now. Read them. They're interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. But of course, there's only one place we can begin.
Bim bom, bim bom, bim bom, bim bom.
You're listening to the News at 10. Hague.
Today's headlines are: Maguire should Ronaldo go? Sancho going to the World Cup? Apologies in advance for this last one. And Eric 10 minus 6 equals 4 Hague. Yeah, that's today's news at 10 Hague. Lots to discuss. They're our main headlines. Let's talk about the game before we talk about whether or not United are better off without Maguire and Ronaldo and Rashford and Sancho. Could they go to the World Cup and top 4, etc. Let's talk about the game. I thought Manchester United were fantastic. First 25, 30 minutes, they pushed, they chased the ball, they chased them down.
But they did what they should have been doing at the start of the season.
Yeah, okay, but let's talk about Manchester United from last night. Okay, I know this is difficult with your Arsenal. Shut up. I thought Malaysia was fantastic.
Brilliant.
I mean, it was such a massive game for any player, let alone a player that's never played in this country.
He's playing against one of the most dangerous wingers in the country as well.
Do you know what's weird, actually, right? Is after the game, I don't know if Sky reported this, but after the game, he emptied his pocket and found Salah in there.
Did he? Was that after he popped him with the goal?
Well, is that it? Is that all he's good for? We'll talk Liverpool later. I thought Malaysia was fantastic. I thought Martinez, no one really knows. He was outstanding. Him alongside Varane.
Something there and there.
Yeah, there is. Listen, you know I like Harry Maguire. He's a lovely guy, etc. But at the moment, without a doubt, it's Varane.
If ever
Martinez.
there was a worse compliment you can give someone, here he is, a nice guy.
Because I don't like putting him down, right? It's not nice to put people down.
No.
I'll put people down I don't know. I'm happy to do that. And he's a player of my team. But even he probably couldn't deny the fact that they look brilliant together. They look safe. I wonder what that does for the confidence of, say, David De Gea as well, knowing he's got them two in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, go. I'll let you carry on first.
Okay. I thought Sancho and Elanga, I thought Rashford, I thought the pace up top was brilliant. I thought Bruno had a really, really good game. I thought Eriksen was okay. I don't think anyone was below a 7, actually. I thought the whole team played brilliant. And I just think Liverpool, they looked shocked to begin with. They didn't expect United to get on them as quick as they did. I thought even before we scored the goal and Elanga hit the post, I thought that build-up was fantastic. The goal that we scored, that Sancho scored, they're the type of goals that we were scoring in pre-season. Lots of pass and moving. And then I thought I actually thought Rashford's goal was offside, even when they put the lines down.
No, I didn't think it was.
Well, it obviously wasn't, but I thought it was offside. But still, I just thought that's a player who's desperate for confidence, and a goal like that, he took it so calmly, so well. I just wonder if that's the. I'm a big fan of Rashford. That's the kind of form I know he's capable of, even better than that. I thought Man United were great, and I'll go out on a limb now. I'm not getting carried away. Right?
Here we go.
But no,
is it like a drum roll or something?
No.
Here we go.
But we're after. We've got Casemiro, right? We're after De Jong. Apparently, United have flown out to get this done. If that happens, and we get, say, Anthony as well, we've been linked to. If 2 of those 3 come in, and United, this is the key line, and United play that brand of football for the rest of the season, I have no doubts that we'll get at least top 4.
At least, so see, I don't think I think you've got a chance, but no, I can't see it because everything. The stars have to align. That's what you said.
Well, they did last night.
Yeah, it's one game.
I know, but
you beat a Liverpool side that are playing at what? 40%.
Come on,
are they not?
Good performance last night.
Yeah, Manchester United played well, but
Liverpool
weren't that great last night. They kept possession of the ball.
There's a reason why they weren't that great.
Because they got.
By the way, I mean we're going to talk Liverpool later on. Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, no, yeah,
what was he doing there?
He didn't play well last night. But listen, fair play. Manchester United played very, very well. Liverpool were below par. You'd have to admit it. A lot of injuries, but you did what you needed to do. There was a notable standout performance, as you said there. The 2 centre halves defended well. The front 3, and I get it. A lot of people, how can you not play Ronaldo in this team? I think if Ten Hag wants to play that kind of high energy, high press, that kind of all guns blazing, unfortunately you can't play Ronaldo. That's no slight on Ronaldo. You talk about one of the greatest players we've ever seen. But in that system, he's 37 years old. You look at the energy of Elanga, Rashford, and that's where Rashford's at his best.
Totally agree.
Stop trying to complicate it by coming off and showing everyone you're a good player, by linking play. No, his best attributes is his pace. When he starts running in behind regular, he gives defenders nightmares. And even his goal, fantastic finish, composure, that's where he was at his best. He's got the energy. Sancho, great goal, composure.
So just going back to Rashford, there's a couple of moments throughout the match where he got the ball. There's one where he beat about 3 or 4 players and drilled it just over the bar.
But even that, just bend it in. Why have you got? Why have you got to do that?
That was unlucky.
Wobbly?
That was unlucky.
It's unlucky, but just use your side foot and whip it in the corner.
Okay. Look at you slagging him off. Look.
But he was brilliant last night. It was nice to see that smile when he scored the goal. Like it was almost like a lot of weight had been lifted off his shoulders. So that was important for him. I thought Elanga, but I've always liked Elanga. His energy, that kind of no fear, and Sancho. The goal that Sancho scored last night was what he'd been doing for Dortmund the whole time he'd been there. But seeing them 3 play together, I can understand why he'd opt to leave Ronaldo out. I still think at times you're going to need Ronaldo, but if that's the way he wants to go forward, then there's your front 3. And then Martial coming on, making a difference as well.
Yeah.
But there were so many good performances. You spoke about the centre-backs, the left-back, I thought played particularly well.
Yeah.
But you said we're going to talk about Liverpool, but Trent Arnold, my goodness. Wow. Like people will keep banging that drum that he's better than Reece James and Kyle Walker. Absolutely not. Offensively, I'll give it to him. His range of passing, his distribution. But when you think of his distribution, it's not that much better than Reece James. But then look what Reece James can do to certain wide men. Look what he did to Son.
I agree.
I think out of them 3, he's the worst. And unfortunately, last night it's almost like they picked on him. Wasn't it? Manchester United picked on him on that left side.
We'll talk Liverpool in hour number 2. So if you want to talk Liverpool, we'll take your details now and call you back in just under an hour, 40 minutes or so. 03717 22 344. But we're going to begin with Man United. 3 questions. You can answer them. Then we'll go to the break. Are United better off without Maguire and Ronaldo in the starting 11?
Maguire, I think yes. Ronaldo, I think some games you'll still need him. There are games where...
What about the big ones like last night?
Maybe.
In a big game like that, are United better off with Ronaldo on the bench?
You can't have any passengers, so it showed last night that if them 3 are going to play like that, then or 4, with Martial coming on, then you're going to have to leave Ronaldo out for some of them big games.
It's question number 2. If the form continues from what we've seen last night, I know it's only one game, I know that, but if it continues... Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, could they be going to the World Cup with England?
Oh my goodness, they're going to have to. Their form might coincide with other wide men that they're playing against. Saka started off the season well. Jared Bowen, a little bit. Foden there. So I wouldn't say the door's completely shut, but they're going to have to put a run together of consistent football.
So there's a possibility.
There's a possibility.
Door's not closed. That's enough.
And what's in their favour is that Gareth knows them. So they've got a little bit more leeway because he's like, well, I've seen him play top level.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that if they do get that form back, he could put him in the squad.
Okay, last question. Can United get top 4 this season?
They can, but I don't think they will.
You don't think they will?
No.
Okay. Lots to talk about. One to dial. Yeah, I've just said that. At least minimum.
Minimum. What does minimum mean? Do you think you can win the league?
You don't know what minimum means?
Do you think win the league?
You know the wage you're on? It's the opposite of that.
Do you think you can win the league?
Do I think we can win the league? 03717.
I don't know what you just said.
I'm not going to get carried away yet.
No, but do you think you can win the league?
Ask me after 10 games.
No. Do you think you can win the league?
Oh, I mean, it's too early to say anyone.
Well, you're saying minimum, so you...
I don't want to be misquoted here.
Yeah, can they win the league? Yes or no?
Everyone can win it. Well, Fulham can win it. Can Fulham win the league?
No, they can't.
Okay, well.
Can Man United win the league?
03717